All right, guys, let's take a look at this 1968 Chevelle Malibu. Nice driver. Runs fantastic. You know the drill. We'll get the quick walk around and then we'll jump into the details. But again, this one is a really nice driver. Nice chrome on this car. Good condition, driver quality stuff. Paint is the same. At some point, this car has been repainted. Paint shines up nice, shows well. Not a lot to talk about by way of imperfections. But with that being said, again, it is a driver quality paint job. It's crazy how fast the spider's set up. Back bumper's got a little bit of pitting, as you can see. But again, not a lot to point out in the way of paint imperfections. You can see a couple little, I don't know if the camera can pick it up. So I don't know if you call that a dry spot or what you call it, but a couple little things like that, but nothing really to point out. Got a set of rally wheels on it. Good tires. This one came to us on consignment. So I'll give you all of the history that I have for the vehicle. Nice interior. Dashboard's in good shape. Does have a little crack there. And guys, I gotta see what, that doesn't belong there. So I'm not sure what that is, but as you can see, dashboard's in good solid shape. Odometer reads 36172. Good carpet. She does have a set of aftermarket gauges. Rear seat, header panel. As you can see, that rear trim piece has suffered some sun damage. They should have pulled it and painted it when they changed that package tray, but they did not. Nice headliner. Good and solid in between the doors. Door panels, armrest. Bottoms of the doors. Cab corners. We'll go to the other side and check out what we've got going there. Again, nice seat covers. Nice carpet. Better look at that dashboard. Visors are in good shape. In between your door panels. In the door jambs, your door panels. Bottoms of the doors. Cab corners, there's a little run in the paint right there. You know the drill. If I see it, you will see it. I'm gonna pop the hood. We'll take a look up underneath there, and then fire this old girl up. Pop it on the lift, test drive it, and that's gonna be it for this 68 Chevelle Malibu. Under the hood, just like they all are, stock in the box. This one's got a 350 in it. According to the owner, the 307 is long, long gone, and this is the motor that was in the car when they acquired it. Runs fantastic. Again, not some big powerhouse, just a nice, calm driver. No crazy mufflers, no shakes, no rattles. As you can see, it is a factory air conditioning car. There are no brackets and no compressor. So if you want AC, you're only a couple of components away. Brackets, compressor, belt, and lines. Easy enough to acquire that stuff. Radio works. Well, power's on. I don't know if it works or not. I haven't figured out that part, but if you heard me say it once, you heard me say it a million times. I sell cars and not sound systems. So I try to make sure the holes are plugged up. But that's it. As you can see, your deck lid is in great shape. No rust, no rot. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, I do not paint the insides of trunks because it is way too easy to hide things when you do that. The trunk itself is in good shape. There are a couple of spots. If you know these cars, they always had those rubber mats. So you got a couple of little spots like that. Those rubber mats hold a ton of water. Easy enough to make it look pretty. But again, it's not my thing. I like for you guys to see it raw. And that way there's never any misunderstanding when these cars touch down at your house. We'll pop this up on the lift, guys, and we're gonna get this one done. 1968 Chevelle Malibu. Hey, I'm gonna patch this in somewhere in the video. We were talking about the chrome, but as you can see, a little bit of pitting on the emblems. Not on the Malibu signs, but right there around the windows, on the mirror. Door handles are in really good shape. So is all the window trim. There is this one bubble here that looks like somebody gashed it and they tried to touch it up with touch-up paint. I just like to be 1000% upfront about what these cars are and what they aren't. 68 Chevelle Malibu. All right, so one more patch in. This piece of weather strip I'm about to replace. Not something I typically do on a consignment car, but I have an extra one for this side of the door hiding around here somewhere. But I wanted to make mention of this. The quarter glasses on this car both work, okay? Quarter glasses on these old GM cars are very finicky, so they take a lot of working. Almost you want to guide this with your hand as you're turning the handle. That is common and very, very par for the course on these old A bodies, but I want to make sure that somebody knows that. I typically leave them up, but that's just for your knowledge, whoever's purchasing this car. 1968 Chevelle Malibu. All right, we are test driving the 68 Malibu on the way to detail. Speedo works perfectly, no shakes, no floating. Got a set of idiot lights there. Radio is functional. Nothing to really talk about. Really nice cruiser. Turn signals work. good, solid car. Nice, boring test drive. 1968 Chevy Malibu. All right, let's get a quick look up underneath this 1968 Chevy Malibu. This car has been undercoated at some point, so give me a moment. Frame extensions, driver's side, excellent shape. Frame extension, passenger side, excellent shape. I don't know how long ago this thing was undercoated, so you got a lot of peeling and things like that. So I'll be sure to point out what's just peeling and what's not. But this is my first look as well. We are on, let's back up to the seat pan. You can't see anything, but nothing of note. Rear seat pan in excellent shape. We're on the passenger side, rear passenger side floor. Looks really nice. Driver side, passenger floor. I'm sorry, passenger side, front floor. Just undercoating, but that's rock solid metal. Solid metal. Solid metal. Driver side front pan. Little deterioration here at the seam, if you can see. But the pan itself is in excellent shape. Driver side rear pan. More of the same. That's it, guys. 1968 Chevy Malibu.